Hey man, welcome back YouTube to another episode of my speaking podcast. It's your boy Dark Side Darren Why y'all again. Get out my face again, Space Ghost again, Trap Go again, and all that other good stuff, man. St. South Carolina Farm, Auburn County on, man. We back at y'all again, doing it like we never left, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy Heavy D on the other side. Hey, no, you know what I'm gonna call you, man? I'm gonna call you I'm gonna call you Skinny Joe. You ain't a fat Joe, but you Skinny Joe, you know, with the little beard. Hey, man, take a hat off, man. You know what I'm saying? You might want to see you the first to say you don't and everything, man. Welcome back, everybody, man. We back at it, man. We gonna give it to y'all like we all been giving it to y'all, man. Let's go, Mike. Oh, man. How you doing, man? How you feeling? What's up, Griffey Jr.? Oh, you Griffey Jr. now? Okay.
I see what this gonna be. I see what this kind of
Oh
time
yeah,
gonna
man.
be.
Yeah, we gonna entertain, man. We gonna entertain. We gonna have
Yeah,
fun, man. We gotta get the fans what they want,
yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Okay, yeah. I see what kind of time we on today. I got it. Yeah, yeah.
That being said, man, you know, we're gonna talk about the breaking news that just came out today, man. You know, Tom Thibodeau getting fired by the New York Knicks. Hey, Mike, what you think about that, man? What's your take on that?
I don't know why everybody's so upset. I
Exactly.
mean, you should have been fired, and
Exactly.
I'm giving you three reasons why.
But go ahead, man.
Did Indiana knock New York out last year?
You sure did, Spanky Dog.
Semifinals.
Yeah, you sure did.
Okay. Knocked them out this year.
Yep.
What was the problem last year?
Pounding the ball.
Nowhere they didn't have a bench, right?
Yeah, and have a bench.
You go all off season. You go all season. You didn't get a
And pick.
backup point guard. You didn't get no. Well, let me rephrase that. You ain't got the pieces. You didn't use it. Tom Thibodeau, in my opinion, is not an in-game adjustment kind of coach.
Okay.
It tells me that, and I thought you have assistant coaches. If they see something, they should be able to tell it to you. You can be able to implement it and say, "Hey, I'm gonna switch it up." So you go all last year with no bench playing 6, 7 players. Last year, all their players got hurt. Hart was hurt at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was struggling. You come
Mm-hmm.
back all season, you ain't got cat. Big acquisition. You still ain't supposedly got no bench. But then you go all year long playing 7 players. McBride and the center uh number 23.
Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson. You're only using them two for the majority of the year. 7 players. That's telling me you're not preparing yourself for the playoff. You're not preparing yourself for the
Yep.
long run.
Yep.
That means game 3, they got down 0-2 to Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, now you want to play Shamit. You want to play DeLon Wright.
Mm-hmm.
You want to start Mitchell Robinson and put Hard on the bench. That's what you want to do. Fine. I don't think that was a
Mm-hmm.
big effect, but that's what you want to do. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't play Precious or Chua. You didn't play
No.
him at all.
Nope.
So my thing is, it's called the reason Indiana pretty much you got a hammer, you got a
Yeah.
nail, you
Yeah.
keep hitting the nail, you keep beating it down until
Yeah.
it gets flush, right? That's
Uh-huh.
what Indiana. They kept
Mm.
beating him until it
Mm.
got flushed with that 2x4. And once
Mm.
it got that 2x4, you couldn't do nothing else about it. My whole point, what I'm trying to say to anybody who's listening, Tom Thibodeau is not an in-game adjustment. He did the same thing for 2 straight years. Then I just noticed something, and I want to give you a tidbit.
Hey, I ain't
Then,
mean to
then
cut
he
you off.
told them,
I ain't mean to cut you off. Yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off. He one of them coaches that kind of like set in their ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how somebody, when
that's
they
what I'm
set in
saying.
their ways, they don't want to change. They could do it. It's my way or the highway. Now, them
Okay.
assistant coaches probably could say, probably did mention it to him. But at the end of the day, you know, he makes the final decision. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, didn't he coach Cat Towns in Minnesota?
Yep. Yep.
He coached Cat Towns in New York, right?
Yep.
Then I'm hearing reports the last couple of days. I got my ear on all these social media. They saying that a lot of players inside the locker room are mad at Cat Towns. They don't play on defense.
Playing on defense.
So now, if Brunson backed them up the other day and say after they exit before the summer, he say I back
Yeah.
the coach up. If Brunson say he backing them up, you ain't really hear nobody else say anything. It's either got to come from the owner or
Mm-hmm.
got to come from somebody on their team. Say, hey man, we can't win because they done showed reports when him and Hart was going at on the bench.
Yeah.
My thing is, it's a lot of ways you can go with this. Yeah, he got them further than they have in 25 years. I get all that.
Yep. Yep.
But like you said earlier, you said it's spot on it. You are set in your ways and
Mm-hmm.
don't want to make change. And let's just be honest, Indiana is a bad matchup for New York.
Yep.
Bad,
Yep.
bad. They
Yep.
set this team up, and I'm gonna be honest with you. They set this team up to beat only the Boston Celtics.
Yep. That's
They
it.
didn't set this, they didn't set the team up to say, you know what, we can beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
They struggle with Detroit. They struggle with Detroit.
Yeah.
Beat Boston because Tatum. Let's be honest. Tatum tore the Achilles. Let's be
Yep.
honest. We don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
You got the Indiana again, the same matchup of last year, and
Mm-hmm.
it's bad again. So I'm not one. I see Stephen A. Smith saying that's a bad fire.
I
Tim
saw
Curry
that
said it's a
too.
bad fire. I see a lot of people saying, to me, I don't see why you say that.
Let me tell you who I think. Like I said, I think this should get. And you said that you hit the nail on the head earlier. You were saying that this should get Malone. You know, Mike Malone from Denver. But hey, let's look at this right here. I would put Mike Malone number one, but I got two number twos. What about my man that let go from Milwaukee Bucks that used to play for the Dallas Mavericks? What was his
Adrian
name?
Griffin,
Yeah, Griffin. And then you might want to look at my man from that was with the Clippers. I mean not the Clippers, but Los Angeles before they let him go. What's his name?
for him,
Darvin Ham. You know, you might need to get some. You don't want to get these old coaches that kind of like set in their ways. Mike Malone kind of like one of those type of coaches too. He'll hold his players accountable, but he's one of
yeah.
them old school style coaches too. You know what I'm saying? But I think that if you bring some new fresh energy in, I'm pretty sure Darvin Ham is a defensive minded coach and Adrian Griffin, they're both defensive minded coaches too, and they're younger. You know what I'm saying? So those three coaches that you New York can look at.
Throwing somebody else in the loop, and they ain't
Right.
none of them. They right.
Yeah, you said yeah, Jay Wright, yeah.
Because, I mean,
But that if he want to come back and coach on the NBA level.
well, let me ask you this. What would be so hard to coach three of the guys you already coached before? You know what they're about. And they
And
know what
see,
they're about. It's
true.
going to be cat. It's going to be cat. It's going to be and that's the first thing he might say, well, they showing them favoritism. He knows them as a coach. So it might be that. They might not want to go there.
Yeah.
But I would try Jay Wright. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm almost tired. I give the Lakers a little credit. When I say a
Mm-hmm.
little credit, I mean a little credit. They
Mm-hmm.
went out and went and went and got JJ ready.
Yeah.
But we
Do
all
something
know
different.
because JJ and JJ and LeBron got a
Mm-hmm.
fire. You
Mm-hmm.
know why that dynamic, but at least they did get a new voice. It ain't
Yeah.
work. I'm work for all. Let's give him credit. It
Yeah.
worked for the most part. But once you get some of these guys like Sam Cassell
Yeah.
or some of these guys that's
But
been
see,
on these benches for years,
ain't Sam Cassell going to Florida A&M? Or is that the quarterback from Florida State? They used to
that's
be there.
Charlie Ward. I thought
I
Charlie Ward
thought
got
Sam
that job.
Cassell. I know Charlie Ward. I thought Sam Cassell had an opportunity
I
to
thought
coach up.
Charlie Ward for them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
Charlie Ward did
Charlie
took for
Ward.
MU. Yeah, he
I
took for
think
MU.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Cassell is still on the bench of Boston. I think
Okay. Okay.
so.
Okay.
He's never gotten. And I don't understand why. This is what I don't understand about the NBA. You recycle all these coaches. You recycle
Mm-hmm.
like oil. It's like you're trying to take something,
Yeah.
recycle. Fill.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get some of the new guys a chance, once you get Sam Cassell a chance, I
You know,
mean,
you
hell,
know
go
what
back
they're
to Marvin.
doing? I'm gonna tell you what they're doing. You know how you know how you take sewage and recycle it to make it clean water.
Nah, ain't nobody drinking that shit. That's drinking water.
Hey man,
That's
that's what
drinking
they're doing,
water.
man, with these coaches, man. Hey man,
That's
they try to
not drinking
recycle them
water.
to clean water, man. Hey, they try to take
That's
that raw
drinking water.
sewage and recycle it to take it to the
Uh,
water plant and try to
yeah.
recycle it, man. Put a
You
couple of
recycle
chlorine
all that,
drops
you
in.
still be sick. You still be sick. You still got feces
Exactly.
going all in that water. You need
Yeah.
help you want to. Your liver gonna
Exactly.
be so up, you gonna be on that toilet all night anyway. So no. But I'm just trying to see the same coaches
Yeah.
get recycled over and over
And
and over
over
and
and
over.
over. Yeah.
I'm at
Definitely.
the
I
point
definitely agree with you.
give somebody else a chance.
Yeah.
But everybody's in the uproar because Tom Thibodeau. But I kept saying, and I don't understand. Like I'm watching the games on ESPN and TNT, and I'm saying to myself, a lot of these analysts saying he's not making adjustments. He's not using his bench. But when he get fired, everybody in uproar. I don't get it. Which one is it?
Yeah,
And,
ain't no uproar. He wasn't
yeah.
using his bench. And like I said, when Salmon got in there, Salmon was hitting them threes, so he was shooting. So I'm like,
So why you ain't play him all year?
I don't know, understand. I'm like, bro, why you ain't playing Salmon? Salmon can shoot that rock, man.
Me and my dad are just talking about that. Shamit, this last game, he hit three straight threes. This is
Yeah.
what he knows. He knows is a sharp shooter. They
Shooter,
telling
yeah.
him you couldn't. They had him playing point guard down. He's not a
Hey,
point.
he ain't out of point.
DeLon Wright, DeLon Wright is a serviceable backup for 10, 15 minutes.
Yep.
You could have put him and Salmon in the backcourt together and gave
Mm.
them guys a 10-minute blow or something.
Yeah.
But no, you want to
Mm-hmm.
run in the square. You can't do that, man.
Yep.
So no.
Yep. That's crazy. Like I said, when they take Jalen Brunson out and they put like what's my man McBride in, they
Yeah.
should have put McBride and Shimmer in there at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
But both of
Young,
them can shoot.
fresh
Both of them
legs.
can shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. You got
But
more
I don't.
offense.
But I don't see New York falling off. Like, if they go and retool and get some more players,
They
like
got to
I
get
mean,
a bench.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I see retool, not so much your starting five. You got to
Yeah.
get a bench. You got to have
Yeah.
a bench, no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing a lot of reports out here, and I'm gonna just throw this at you. I'm gonna throw a couple of things.
Yeah.
Giannis, now they came out today, or yesterday, I'm sorry, rather.
Uh-huh.
Giannis is liking going to Toronto, but everybody thinking he want to go to a major market. Yeah, Giannis has his aspirations. If he asked for a trade to go to Toronto, and Toronto feel mutually about him. So I don't know if that's because Kawhi went up there and they got so love. But
Mm-hmm.
you gotta understand something about some of these guys. Giannis is from across the water.
Exactly.
He was playing for
Exactly.
what
Yeah,
are you talking
Greece.
about?
Greece from Greece.
So you understand, some of these guys don't want the limelight of being in LA or Chicago or New York or
Yeah.
Miami or they want to be in a smaller market.
You
So
know
maybe he
why?
want to go
I'm gonna tell you exactly why he wanted to go there, and I know why. Cause me and my wife went there probably like 13 years ago. We went to Toronto. It's international. You know what I'm saying? It's the culture is international. They have a real big international culture. It's not so from where he grew up. You know what I'm saying? He was from. I think he was born in Africa, but then he grew up in Greece. So
there.
the culture, that cultural stuff is real big to him. You know what I'm saying? So Toronto is like that, like a big melting pot of different cultures and stuff like that. So maybe that's probably why he wanted to go over there.
Yeah, I'm asking myself is what can Toronto offer Milwaukee for Giannis?
I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe it's, he may be looking at like something for his family, his kids, or something like that.
I'm
You know,
not
I
saying,
don't know.
I'm not talking about for him. I'm talking about what can Toronto offer Milwaukee? Scotty
Yeah.
Barnes in a package, so you can give a Scotty Barnes away and put my man from Toronto, left hand dude, the shoot all the time. What you do? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, what can Toronto offer them to
RJ
entice
Barrett, that's his name.
RJ Barrett? Yeah, but what can they offer them besides Barrett and Scotty Barnes? What can you offer them?
You can't offer him nothing. They don't have enough. They don't have enough.
Then I thought about this scenario. I'm gonna just give you a couple scenarios. If you the Charlotte Hornets, I'll read something else.
Yeah.
They said Charlotte want to make a splash. Charlotte wants to finally make, I guess, get a superstar or somewhat of a superstar. I'm gonna just throw out something. Would this trade package work for you to get this player here? And I'm just gonna see what you're gonna say. Give me your yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte want to give up the 4th pick, Mark Williams, Grant Williams, Trey Mann, and the number, like I said, number 4 pick and a
Yeah.
and a couple second round picks to Phoenix for Kevin Durant. Would you do that?
No, hell no. Hell no. Kevin Durant on his wick is catching up with him. You know how you got when you burn that candle and at the end it's just flickering real hard trying to hold on? Yeah, he's still flickering.
Hey, they said that Phoenix had lowered their price for him. Like they must wanted a lot, and now they done lowered their price for him,
Yeah.
saying that they'll take, not bare minimum, but they'll take
Yeah.
middle of the range. But if I'm Charlotte, me personally, if you could have a lineup of LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Al Bridges, Kevin Durant, and
I see where you're
and
going. Yeah.
I'm just at the point. Do you want to just stay in this mediocrity all the time in Charlotte, or you want to finally get over the threshold and try to finally get the playoff to make a little bit of noise?
And the only reason why I said no because, like I said, Durant is aging. But I mean, the players in the fourth round pick, the fourth pick that you said, I
Well,
mean, yeah, that would be a good trade.
the reason I say the 4 pick because I'm at the point
You got to put
they
that in there.
they can have it because I'm at the
Yeah.
point they took Tijon, they took a flyer on this Greek dude
Yeah.
Tijon last year. You want to take this kid out of Baylor? Everybody can say he's the 4th best player in the draft, but I'm saying to myself like I told my dad earlier, when and where is he gonna play at? If
Yeah.
Brandon Miller come back healthy, LaMelo's there. If Melo, you can get guards anywhere.
Anyway.
You going to get another guard, another 6'4". Hey man, hey,
What, man?
yeah, you all right?
Can a brother yawn, bro? Ah, dang. I mean, I can't
Come
yawn.
on, sweat like you ran a five mile K, and now you saying you all right?
A five what?
5 mile K,
A
how you
five.
gonna say it?
Yeah, there you go.
Five
Yeah.
K?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Was
But
a
anyway,
five
go
K
ahead.
mile? What is it? God
No,
dog,
it
what
ain't.
is it? What
They
is it?
ain't. They ain't.
How you say it then?
It's
Dang.
a five. It's a 5K, man. It's just a
Oh,
5K.
5K mile. I thought I had the mile in there. That's what it is. Okay. I know people like, damn, this nigga don't know. A mile is okay. My bad, brother. Hey man. Hey, man. Oh, that's funny, man. Hit your soul. Hey. Okay,
But
that
yeah,
hurt.
we were talking to pick that you were saying giving up because you were saying like Charlotte being in mediocrity and stuff like that. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. You know, get Kevin Durant. You know, in his you probably got maybe 2, 3 good years out of him. That'll bring the crowd in. You know what I'm saying? That'll pack the stadium a little bit. To see him come play every night. But then would he want to come to a small market team though?
But that's the thing about it. I mean, he doesn't. The reason I say that you can is a throw it out there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Grant would accept that, but I'm saying that Charlotte, we don't have a Sam Presti here.
You know.
Sam Presti, he has made Oakland, OKC was the bottom of the barrel for years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you what a real leader does. He got SGA for Paul George. People don't remember that's how SGA got from the
Yeah,
Clippers.
because SGA was at the Clippers. Yeah, he was at the Clippers.
They were getting whooped for the first 2 or 3 years he got there. They were getting tore up.
Mm-hmm.
He kept stacking all these first round picks. He started hitting on Chet Holmgren. He went and got Caruso. He went and got Jalen Williams in the draft. Got the other Jalen Williams in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
He got Hartenstein. He built the team like Joe. Don't nobody even know where Joe come from. I just had to look at the team. Lou Dort went to college at. People don't know what school Lou Dort went to.
He didn't
He
go to
went to
Florida,
Arizona
did he?
State. He went to Arizona State.
Okay.
So Sam Presti know how to build a team. That's what I'm saying. Everybody don't know how to build a team. He sees something. He built that team. Charlotte been trying to build a team for the last 10 years.
You know what? You know what? I give it the same person. Anybody that can really think and look at basketball and have a basketball mind, like how I've been telling you before, everybody be wanting to try to go get these home run players that soon thinking that they're going to come in and hit the ball at the park. And what Sam Presti did was he put his nose to the grindstone. He started looking at players, seeing what their potential could be. You know what I'm saying? Once they get to the NBA levels, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've been telling you, when these scouts, they don't go scouting no more. They go look at who the yeah. He was at Arkansas with Razorbacks. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what school he was. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't know what the other one was at. Yeah.
But
Yep.
but SGA is the biggest person on that team you heard went to Kentucky.
Tucky.
But Charlotte had tried to do that here. Brandon Miller, they hit on.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges, I think, to a certain degree. People don't remember this. Miles Bridges got traded for SGA the night of the draft. We took
Excuse me. But yeah, but so Miles Bridges came from where? Michigan? Michigan State?
the night of the draft. Charlotte traded the rights for SGA to Miles Bridges. That's how we got the trade. The
Oh,
night of
I
the
did
draft.
remember they did have. Cause I was getting ready to say, I thought they had SGA too.
Charlotte
So yeah.
drafted SGA.
Boy, Charlotte.
I know Charlotte. A lot of people in Charlotte like, you know what? Then they gave 2 MVPs away. They gave
You
Kobe
know how
Bryant.
many? Remember we was talking about that? I said, man, you know how many stars Charlotte gonna give away? Think about it, man.
Hey,
Then, bro, okay, Kobe Bryant. Who else? I
the
definitely go
the
Kobe.
people they didn't draft, the people they drafted. I know you're gonna say that. The people
Yeah.
they could have drafted, but they did draft. The Bradley Bills of the world, the Damian Lillards of the world. You
But then
know,
they had some people that they did draft, but like I said, they trade them away. Like I said, like an SGA. They gave him to the Clippers. Kobe,
yeah,
he didn't want to play in Charlotte, so that's why they traded for Blondie Divac to the Lakers.
yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to think who else they had. Like Charlotte had some players they drafted and gave away, man. I'm like, bro.
We're gonna get away a lot of players, but in the landscape, I mean, a lot of people saying this all season is gonna be maybe one of the biggest ones in a long time because like how Luka got traded, it was a bombshell. Anthony
Yeah.
Davis trade. They said a lot of trades. A lot of people are saying Trae Young might get traded, LaMelo
Yeah.
might get traded,
Yeah.
Giannis might get traded. It's a lot of big names might get traded this
All season.
and it's going to change the. But I'm at the point. That's why I threw out Charlotte with Durant because I'm reading what Phoenix saying. Beginning, Phoenix wanted a lot of top-notch people. Now they
They
saying
didn't get him.
they got lower their standards. So that's what they
I already
saying.
know. I already know they had a low because Kevin Durant is older, bro. He's like 37, right? Yeah, so ain't nobody did what anybody with common sense. Hey man, I'm not about to give you all this right here for no 37-year-old player, bro. Nah, we ain't doing that.
And now I can see people now saying if Charlotte did give the 4th pick up and that Kevin Baylor turned out to be a good player and Phoenix get him, then you like, here you go, you got an aging player. So
Old motherfucker.
yeah,
Like
basically,
I
yeah.
like how you say, Charlotte is a team, like I said, like a New Orleans Pelicans, one of those small market teams. They got to build their people up through the draft. They got to go in and do their research. You know how when the FBI getting ready to do their research, when they get ready to come get you, they look through all the receipts and they look through all the trash. They pull. That's how Charlotte got to do, man. Like
Yeah.
the same way Sam Presti did when in OKC. He going through all the little garbage that people say that's garbage, and he picking up that stuff. Say, hey, okay, I can use this right here. No,
Him,
oh,
what's the guy that was in Toronto? Is he still there?
Jazier,
No,
yeah,
yeah. See, some of these guys, he was in Denver,
yeah,
right? He was in Denver with the Toronto, right?
yeah. He was in Denver, yeah.
And he pulled off the Kawhi Leonard trade and stuff. I
Kawhi
thought
Leonard,
that.
yep,
But
yeah,
see, these are the guys, man. Listen, Indiana's another. Whoever running Indiana,
yep,
Nishville was drafted by Boston, got traded.
yep. He traded him.
They got. People don't remember this. People
I
can't
saw
tell
it.
you who drafted Halliburton. Who drafted Halliburton?
Halliburton didn't go to the Pacers, I mean to the Clippers, did he?
No. Sacramento drafted him.
Yeah, they did, and they traded him for
I'm
Fox,
trying to
right?
think. No, for some bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus. But then I saw a little thing like how you said Neesmith. They said Boston gave up Neesmith. They gave up so many people for. They said it was like some paper clips and
And he kept that
he
bonus.
kept it.
Yeah.
He kept it.
Yeah.
Yep, he kept it.
You see what I'm saying? Sacramento is about like how Charlotte is out west.
Yep,
You have
yep.
talent, there, and you screw it up.
Screw it
I
up.
understand. I understand why they traded Howard because they had Fox, but now they got both of them. They don't have neither one of them. They had
Yep,
them on the same team, if I'm not mistaken. They were there together.
yep,
They
yep.
had to get rid of Howard. They got some bonus. I understand why Sacramento did what they did,
Yeah.
but but my thing is, and you gotta also understand. Remember this: some guys don't get and click the first, second,
They
third
don't.
year.
And it
Teams
all
don't
depends on
people don't give him time to gel and
the
see what you
develop.
really can do. And like I say, Nemhard for Indiana. I don't remember him being a blockbuster when he got drafted by Indiana, but he's playing better. But what did they do? They went and got out a veteran presence in Siakam, who had already won the championship, to add to that young team. Kept
Uh
Miles
huh.
Turner. Miles Turner on the team 10 years. He supposed to
Yep.
get traded every offseason or every trade, but he stayed there. He 10 years. That's how you build a team, man. That's how you build a team.
Yeah. They do it, and just like how you say, every player that go to a situation, it may not be that fit because it could be anything. It could be the scheme that they run. It could be the coaching. It could be a bunch of various different things that a person may not fit that team. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's
Another,
why Halliburton
go,
went
go ahead.
to the Pacers and stuff, and so he fit the Pacers because you got Rick Carlisle there, a championship coach that know how to work with the younger players, and he know what he sees out of these players that he can put them in the right position. You know what I'm saying, to be successful. So
Look,
and
look,
then
look, look, look at Brian. Look at Brian for Indiana. Brian,
hey, he hit three threes that night, boy. I like
he done been on like 90 teams. He done been on
yep.
90
So he
teams.
went to the Lakers too.
You Miami, Lakers.
Yep.
I want to say maybe Atlanta. He a journeyman. He
Yeah,
done
he'd
been
have
on a
been
lot of
around.
teams.
Journeyman.
But guess what? See, it depends if you go to the right system to
The
fit
right
your
fit.
the
The
right
right
system
fit.
to fit your skill set can help you
Yep.
and profit your career. And that's what
Yep.
I've been saying all the time. They say another team to look for in the whole season that's gonna have a lot of trades. They're gonna interchange the whole landscape. Jalen Brown name is getting shopped around a whole lot.
Oh yeah,
Jalen
he
Brown,
definitely gone. He gone.
Aaron, what was my man name? Number 4, the guard,
For
the
Boston?
defensive, yeah, the defensive guy. Porzingis, Jalen Brown, and
You talking about with the dreads?
Drew Holiday.
Man, Holiday, yeah. Yeah, Boston breaking up that team like fine china, man. You can
They
trust and believe
said
that.
they said I guess they're gonna try to do it this offseason because they don't know when Tatum will come back.
Yeah, they got to
So
do it.
and they are so much above the
The tax, luxury tax.
luxury. So you got to realize
No, he gone. He
he
gone.
gonna break up that team.
He getting paid too much, man.
Hey, when they give him a check,
Hey, well, they think they can trade him to get some good pieces back. So he a big trade. I mean a trade guy. So they may not really get too much for Porzingis because they already know he stay.
hey man, then one more thing I want to touch on before we get out of here. We know the finals gonna be and hopefully me and Darren better get together Thursday, my 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock before we do a finals preview.
Yeah.
But did you hear what Paul George said on the weekend? The 82 games and 2 taxes for the NBA.
You was telling me about that, man. He said it's too much, man, on his body, man.
But I bet you that damn check ain't too much to go in your account.
Hey, man, he said that check big, man. He said, hey, man, it is what it is.
So you telling me, and the guys at work they were sitting there talking. We had the whole station in the uproar. A lot of guys said, yeah, 82 games is taxes, this, that, and the other.
Who said
But I
that?
said, a lot of them say it's taxes. But let me say something. Is that money going to that account every twice a month, 1.9 or 2.4, whatever's going to your account? It's that
Oh,
type.
ho, 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 ho. Hey man, I ain't been to work, but I didn't know who all said this, bro. Because guess
Oh,
what?
Lee said
Leah,
it.
who else? So how you
Oh,
say that?
Dre,
So you mean to tell
Dre.
me only thing you do is go to the gym, shoot around for a
Remember
couple
this.
of hours?
Hold on, let me show you
Ho,
something. Let me show you something. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna
ho.
get this off my chest quick.
Go
It's a
ahead.
recreational game at the end of the day. Something you play when you was a
Exactly.
child.
Exactly.
You chose to play this game. And the reason I'm so upset about Paul George, the reason I'm so upset about this is Paul George played behind him to become a superstar. He got drafted, I think, New Mexico. He was out west somewhere. He came
Yeah.
from wherever he came from. He made himself to a ball player with Indiana. Remember that dunk when he dunked against Miami? Man, I was
Yeah.
like, this is going to be a ball player. But all of a sudden, now you getting old in your years. When you were with the Clippers, you want to sound like the Clippers because they want to give you that third year, whatever,
Yeah.
3 years, $160 million. You gonna play in on Philadelphia? You probably played 30 games this year if you play that many.
Uh-huh.
But you cried about 82 games. You know what that means? Your ass need to retire. Your old ass, go retire. See, a lot of these guys got these platforms or these podcasts and this, that, and the other. It's cool to get back. So now they're figuring out, you know what? I
Uh,
done made all this money. Now I got a podcast. I got the social media. I can sit back and just say what I feel. You know how dumb that sounds? You
yeah,
know
that
how
sounds
dumb
real
that sounds?
dumb, man.
82 games been played since the first of whenever. But I
Hey
guarantee you
man.
go tell them, I guarantee you tell any of them players, I guarantee you tell them players, hey man, we're gonna cut it down to about 60 games, but we're gonna cut your pay from 45 million this year to about 10 million. That's gonna be
So
the average
how long is the NBA season, man?
from October from
Let me see. So October, November, December, January,
you
February,
like
March.
8 months.
So okay, 8 months, 82 games, right?
Yeah.
8 months. So you playing 10 games. Hold on, I'm doing the math. So you playing 10.4 games every 30 days.
And I'm 30 days now. Now these boys making what, $50 million? So in that month time, you would take everybody to the post office, and you would take everybody out, 3, 4 post office, put their money together. It ain't gonna add to what you making that one year.
They're 8 months, right? 8 months. You got 82 games. That's just a regular season. So you got 8 months. So that's basically
And out of 48 minutes, out of a night, you might play 30 minutes.
third.
And then you get a long 10, 15 minute halftime break. And when your feet
Is
hurt,
like
when you
hold
you
on,
got a masseuse,
bro.
we go ahead and deliver the mail and this damn heat, hot as hell,
Every day, bro.
cold, fingers hurt right now.
You
These
get
dudes say, well, I can't run them
get
down the
three.
court no more.
You get 3.5 months, or pretty much basically 4 months to play 10 games. We just say 10.4 games. I just say 10 games every month for 8 months. Then you got okay. This say a minimum contract is what? Like a minimum, like a they say about
Well,
60 million.
no, you don't. No,
Not
no, no.
not 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 a super max. Just a regular. Somebody that's making
Most of these guys now, 3 years,
50,
60
60.
million,
Yeah.
3 years, $60 million. That's 20 million. That was Charlotte gave PJ Washington before he left. So
Okay. So
PJ before he
20
got
million.
traded to Washington, 20 million a
Hold
year.
on. 20
And you're gonna
million a
probably get
year.
half of that. You're gonna get half of that
Hold on.
because understand gonna get half of that.
Okay. So I say 10 mil. So you get 10 mil a year to play 10.4 games a month.
That ain't including his royalties and all that other stuff now. And these jokers got to adapt and get on there. I seen so many guys on social media like, bro, you crying about playing 82 games, something that you supposed to love to do. Remember, you said this when you was a child, you love to play basketball. Boy, I just want to hear what the older that. If people get mad at me, Mike, it's a different era. It's a different era. What's different than basketball has been basketball since the day of time.
I'm just breaking down these numbers, man. 10 million, 10 million a year. You play in 10.4 games every month. Out of a 30-day month, you playing like one game every 3 days, basically.
Back
Yeah,
then,
yeah. But I'm just breaking it down numbers wise.
yeah.
That's yeah, basically one every 3 games. You see what I'm saying?
But let me ask you
One
this.
game every 3 days.
What if Charlotte Hornets came and asked you right now, Darryl, we need you to be the 12th man, but we're gonna give you $4.8 million. That's league minimum, $4.8 million. That means you might clear 2.4 million out of that. But you're gonna be the 12th man, you're gonna be the rally child. I'll be smiling like here. Hey man, y'all need some water. Whatever you need, I'm gonna give it to you. I'll rub your damn feet while I'm
Be
on the
like,
sideline.
what was Samuel Jackson name in Django?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, boss.
yeah, yeah. Listen, I really feel like this is what makes me so mad about sports period. These guys, this generation, yeah, they have social media. I get all that. But what I keep trying to tell everybody, and I keep telling everybody, if you love your craft, you love your game, you ever hear SGA crying about playing games?
Nope.
You ever hear Alabama cry about playing games?
Nope.
These all come from the major superstars. LeBron James said he need to take a month after the All-Star break now, so they can
Mm-hmm.
actually get a month off before they get physical in the playoffs. I said,
Man,
what?
I ain't know. My physical. They ain't doing nothing physical.
You know how you were saying, Indiana, New York game was physical. You said the playoffs is
Yeah.
better because it's real
Yeah.
physical. He's basically saying, "He was seeing that. Go pull it up when you finish this. Go pull it up." He was seeing that as a new part on his podcast. He said after the All-Star break, you get like 3, 4 days off. They should get a month off to get their bodies ready for the playoffs for the physicality. So what do you say? Read between the lines. The first 3, 4 months of the season, they're not calling no call. That's why you can't touch nobody. Don't get physical. The NBA changed it towards playoff time. They get let you
Yeah.
get hands. He's saying they need to let you get your body stuff ready so you get ready. I'm like, get your body ready a whole month.
Should already be ready. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Well, that's what I say. But but like I say, man,
Mm.
we're not gonna time on no more of this. But on Thursday, like I say, we're gonna definitely give y'all a NBA previews,
Yeah.
final previews of Indiana OKC. We're gonna give
Yep.
y'all predicament. We're gonna give y'all when we pick it. Me and him
Mm-hmm.
already back and forth about this, so we're gonna give y'all
Yep.
that third. But like I said, hit that like, subscribe, and comment button. Get at your boys. We're gonna get back at y'all Thursday on this live.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yep. Make sure y'all get with us, man. Make sure y'all definitely lock in, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, man.